Hey guys, it's RJ with The Variant, and we are back with Action Figure Fridays, the greatest thing that ever happens on a Friday ever for you to watch, or something.
The greatest of all time.
The greatest Friday ever. Other than Friday, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Friday. Because you got knocked the fuck out. Anyway, if you watched last week, we started reviewing Captain Marvel figures, and we went a little overtime, but we're back this week to finish that up and build a Kree Sentry figure.
Yes!
So, if you didn't watch last week, then you have failed.
Failed this city.
You failed this city, Oliver Queen, or whoever you are. Whatever your name is, you have failed. But yeah, go ahead and take it away, Charlie Rocket, with us as always, because she's actually handcuffed to the chair down here.
I know.
You can't see that. She's a prisoner. I'm
starting with Nick Fury, because who doesn't love Samuel L. Jackson?
Samuel L. Jackson.
There he is on the side, looking way younger than he really is.
He is one of my favorite characters.
Crazy young.
He's got both eyes.
Yeah.
What?
If you guys haven't noticed.
With extra eye action?
He has dual eye action.
Nick Fury with two eyes? What?
Marvel. Oh my gosh, the cat.
Is the cat back? The cat's back.
He comes with the cat again.
If you saw our episode last week, there was a cat.
This proves our theory that something's up with the cat, because the cat is fully... He arrested the cat, I guess. I don't know.
What is that, bondage cat?
The cat is in handcuffs. All of his paws are cuffed. He's got a thing around his mouth.
That's some weird...
It's BDSM cat.
BDSM cat.
And the back of his scruff behind his neck is pulled, so I guess Samuel L. Jackson can, hold him.
BDSM, isn't that like bondage dominant Spider-Man?
Yes. That's my favorite genre. Bondage dominant Spider-Man. Oh my god. Let's see if he can grab this cat. Oh wait.
He's got like a holder on the back of him. Did you just say that and I ignored it?
You did.
We're not paying attention this week.
So let me tell you, they didn't allow Captain Marvel to hold the cat for any reason whatsoever. But Samuel L. Jackson can. Look at that.
Because they're going to make Samuel L. Jackson looks like he's cruel to animals.
Right. Why they got to play the black man like that?
Wow.
He's going to be the one who go like cats? Huh?
I mean, I hate cats.
I mean, it looks like the cat might be evil.
But I wouldn't tie one up like that.
Right. He's like... I don't know why that hit me way late. Anyways, Nick Fury, early on, I guess he just wore a suit and had two eyeballs.
He's like Men in Black.
Oh, wait, look how wobbly he is.
He's Black Men in Black.
Whoa! Yeah, he's dealing with aliens.
Did anyone ever think Will Smith? He's like Black Man in Black? Yeah. Black Men in Black?
Black Men in Black.
It's racist. Like, why's it got to be Men in Black?
Right. Now with the new Men in Black, they got Tessa Thompson.
That's Woman in Black.
Yeah.
What?
Black Woman in Black.
Oh, and it's like Thor and...
Yeah, and Valkyrie team up again.
What?
I'm so high.
So weird. Did you just say you're so high?
Hype.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, he's just in a suit. Look. Just like Captain Marvel, this jacket is just basically a vest. Like, you can move it. If you took it off, he would just have black arms. That's crazy.
Come with extra arms so you could just have, like, shirt and tie. Nick Fury.
Nick Fury got home from a long day.
And
he just wants to relax.
Drinking.
Take his jacket off. Grab a scotch.
He could hang out with Lando.
Right.
From 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. What are you trying to say? Because they're black?
No, because they like Colt 45.
True.
Colt 45,
I feel like they
the sponsor of Action Figure Fridays.
Actually. He's got some cool dress shoes on. not too much really going on. His tie also moves. He also comes with a gun. Where did his stuff go?
Oh, it's still in the box.
It's like, which box is his? Ugh. There we go. Tiny little pium. He's got the tiniest of guns. Can he hold that and the cat?
But does he have a wallet that says bad motherfucker on it?
I wish. Oh my gosh.
You know, I've been seeing people take this figure and they literally like sculpt an afro on him, and not even an afro, but just like bigger hair. And he's Jules Winfield from Pulp Fiction, which is amazing. Like they paint like a beard and stuff on him.
So
I love
extra.
the customizing action figure community. It's just amazing. They do so much crazy stuff that I love.
So here's the best figure ever. It's Samuel L. Jackson holding a gun and a cat that's been bound and gagged. He's like, back up! I got this cat! I'm not
will
afraid
shoot this
to
cat in the face.
I will kill this cat if you don't back the fuck up!
I mean, I'm sure there's a kill this pussy joke in there, but...
Ew. And Samuel L. Jackson's the one to make it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, if it came with anybody else, we'd be like...
I mean,
we didn't even make that with Brie Larson. We were like...
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just saw Glass, so I'm all about Samuel L. Jackson right now.
Oh, you saw Glass?
Yes.
That's awesome. I've not seen that yet.
I didn't care
But I'm
about
waiting
any
to.
of the other movies, but this one was great.
Did you? You never saw the other ones?
I saw them both. But
You know what? I thought they would be too scary for you. I thought, like, except for Unstoppable, like Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Yeah, that was just boring. Split was scary. I didn't want to see it, but I had a panel, so I had to actually speak about all the stuff.
Okay, so you actually did watch them.
Yeah, so I had to watch it.
Charlie Rocket is a big scaredy cat, in case you didn't know. She doesn't like scary movies or semi-scary movies.
No, not at all.
So, look at my Deadpool shirt. It's kind of winking.
Why did I do it like it was going to do something?
I don't know.
Samuel L. Jackson came with this arm.
It's Nick Fury.
Here's an angry... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let's use the real names. Nick Fury came with this right arm, which is in a fist. That's it.
All right. I am opening this guy, and his name is Talos. And even though he doesn't well, he kind of does. All right, so Talos is a Skrull, and he's one of the very few Skrull action figures in the Marvel Legends action figure line. He is a movie Skrull. So we've never seen this before. It's brand spanking new Skrulls. The Skrulls always had like little purple hats. They, for the movie, made it into his hair or a tattoo or something. But it's not a purple hat. It's hair or a tattoo.
It's just like on his skin somehow.
So, I don't know anything about Talos personally, but I do know Skrulls, and Skrulls are shapeshifters. They took over pretty much the entire planet in Secret Invasion, and they have been a supervillain for the Fantastic Four for many, many years. I think that's where they first showed up. The Skrulls are shapeshifters. Again, they can be anyone. One of the first comics I ever read was Fantastic Four number 250, I think. And if you looked at the comic from the cover and the first 20 pages or something, Fantastic Four was fighting the X-Men. But then they found out they were Skrulls and not the X-Men.
Da, da, da.
The Fantastic Four took them down, like they always do. So, Talos here has like a full body jacket. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's got like a clasp in the front. And I don't know if I want to try to take this off because I don't know if I'll be able to get it back on. But it just unclips right there, and then you can like pop his head off and lift it up over his head.
It's like if he wants to show a little leg.
Yeah.
No.
He has got, even with that full body jacket that you can't really do anything with, he has rock out action because he's a dude. Because only the guys get to rock out.
Even the guys with a full body jacket.
Even the Skrulls. Like, they could have saved some money on that and not done that, but, I mean, whatever.
It's pretty gender specific.
He has got some weird, creepy long hands. He doesn't come with any extra hands or anything like that. And he's got that typical Skrull chin. Where is it? There we go. So he's got like, you notice Thanos has a Skrull chin?
Yes.
I wonder if like somebody from Thanos' family was part Skrull. Maybe. I mean, he's purple.
I have been wondering.
So.
He's got that.
He's got some sculpted jacket. Like it's like rubbery and sculpted, and it's pretty cool. And honestly, this is a cool interpretation of the Skrull. I think. Yeah. I think for them to have never put the Skrulls on screen for anything before, this is a good try, man. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah. He looks super like regal and like important.
Yeah. I think he's probably. I don't know. Let's read his bio here.
He looks smart.
Talos, perhaps the most cunning spy in all of the Skrull Empire, is a master of shape-shifting and intergalactic espionage. An integral leader in the bitter Kree Skrull War. Oh, so this movie takes place during the Kree Skrull War, which was a huge storyline from Marvel back in the Avengers comics. Like, they had this huge thing where the Kree and the Skrulls just went at it. Like, it was like a huge deal. I think it ended with the Skrull homeworld getting destroyed.
I think so.
Because then the Skrulls tried to come get our homeworld. Was
Captain Marvel around for that?
Yeah, like actual the old Captain Marvel. That was the dude that died of cancer.
Yes.
One of the only cancer stories in Marvel. I don't know.
What about Jane Foster?
Oh, yeah. That's right. She did have cancer. She still has cancer.
Yeah.
She hasn't died yet.
She has cancer, and she's Thor.
But if she uses her hammer, she becomes Thor, but gets more cancer.
Yeah.
I think. Something like that.
Like, she doesn't have it while she's Thor, but then when she comes back, she's like, I'm dying.
Like, why would you ever turn back into Jane Foster then? Right. I would just be like, yep, that's it, I'm Thor.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, if she drops her hammer, she turns back into Jane Foster. Where did that, like, okay, so, alright, I get it, because, like, in the 80s, Donald Blake, I think that's his name, was it Donald Blake was Thor? That was like his secret identity on Earth?
I don't know.
And he had like an umbrella or something.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, like in the movie.
In the movie, he had an umbrella or a cane or something. Yeah. And he would hit the cane and it would turn into the hammer. So I guess that's kind of what they're doing, even though like later on down the road, Thor never turned into Donald Blake anymore. And every time he dropped his hammer, he didn't turn back into him.
Right.
Like Thor used to be a full-blown doctor. Like, he was Dr. Donald Blake.
Yeah. He did things.
What happened to that? That just all went bye-bye. Anyway, so his left leg looks like a little wonky. Like, if you look, or his right leg, I guess. It looks like it's, like, curved in a little.
Yeah.
And that could just be from the plastic. Or it could be because of this jacket, because that jacket comes down right by that knee. So just be careful with that, guys. Like, it's it doesn't look like it's going to break, but it just looks like it might make it harder for him to stand up, and then all your figures will fall down like dominoes. Pizza. We want pizza now. Want to get pizza?
Ooh, pizza!
Anyway, this is a cool Skrull figure. Like I mentioned, they only did a couple other Skrull figures ever in the Marvel Legends line. One, I think, came with Fantastic Four figures that came out like very early in the line. And another one was an Elektra Skrull. So it was like when there was like a big reveal right before Secret Invasion that Elektra had been a Skrull the whole time.
Dun, dun, dun.
And they had an Elektra Skrull figure. And I think that's it. Like, if I remember correctly, that's all. I could be wrong. I don't know. Prove me wrong. Write your answers in. Tell us.
Right. Tell us the answer.
In the comments down there. But yeah, that is Talos the Skrull, and he comes with
another leg.
another leg. So that's that. Do you have another figure?
Nope.
Oh, you know what? Because we switched off from last week. So here, why don't you do this one?
Marvel's Grey Gargoyle.
Now, I think this is the only figure in the line that's got absolutely nothing to do with this movie.
He is random.
Not really sure why he's in here. But you know what? If they throw this guy in that movie, that would be cool too.
Interesting.
I'm down with whoever to be in the movies. Like, what was I watching the other day? Punisher? Maybe?
What, the new season?
Yeah. They have, like, Jigsaw, but he's not really Jigsaw. He's just like...
You're like, here's fake Jigsaw.
It's like Jigsaw, but with, like, some scratches on his face instead of, like, mangle face.
Dr. Paul... Sorry. Duval discovers his ability to turn his body to stone and becomes the transmuting mercenary Grey Gargoyle.
Okay.
That is random. Holy smokes. Interesting.
I mean, interesting choice,
It
definitely.
feels so weird.
Does it?
Yeah, they made it kind of textured, I guess, because he can turn into stone.
Oh.
Feels like, you know, like if there's little time, not like rocks because that would hurt, but like just slightly textured, you know. And the paint is very weird. It's like a very matte gray with little speckles so that he looks like he's made of stone. And this part here is very rubbery and movable and whatever.
It kind of almost looks to me like they tried to make it a translucent figure, but
Right.
like one step above being actually translucent.
Like it was translucent and then they added
Like a
more
little bit of color, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So his cape, it's not attached by like it. Oh, it's got a peg in the back, but it also has little parts that go around his arms to keep it on and in place.
Like shoulder holster.
So I'm sure you could take it off if you wanted to, but we're not going to. Oh, and he's got like a little mask on, even though if you're made out of stone, you kind of don't need one.
Yeah, like everybody's going to be like, oh, hey, there's that stone guy. Oh, wait, no, that's not him. He's got a mask on.
Right. You can hardly even see the mask because it's the same color as his skin almost. Like, weird. Also weird that he would put on gloves and have blue feet. These aren't even boots, really. Like, he's got claws on them. And the claws are pointing.
I mean, they did say he's a gargoyle.
Right.
But, I mean, he's not really a gargoyle. He's just made out of stone.
Yeah. So how... What?
Why does he have, like, beast feet?
And fingers. Like, why? And why blue? Strange. Anyways, he's got rock out action. Oh, yeah.
I want to say
That
he's a
looks like
Fantastic Four villain, too.
Pelvic thrusting.
Oh, yeah. He's just going to town on it.
He's got...
I'll rock hard. Because he's made out of stone. Get it?
We got it. We get the joke. His arms are very difficult to move. First of all, do they even move at the shoulder?
I mean,
They do, I think. But, like...
Is it because he's, like, just new?
It's because he's made of stone.
He's a statue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Other than rock out action.
But everything else moves fine and normal. Same little joint. Oh, maybe not the knee. There it is. Okay, whatever. He's made out of stone, so I don't hold it against him. He's got a scary little smile there. Pretty basic. Interesting paint job and this blue stuff. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know if he's supposed to look like
understand.
that or what. I'd look it up on my phone, but we're filming.
Right, I don't know his life. So, can't really speak on it. But what's really important is that he comes with the head of the built-in figure.
So you have to buy this guy.
So you have to get this gargoyle.
I mean...
So cool,
That's
right?
one way to do it, right?
This head with this bowl cut. So, it's important.
Again, possibly Jack Kirby-styled robot.
Da, da, da.
Which is always cool. Jack Kirby created Machine Man and other robots, I'm sure. I'm trying to figure out which leg this is.
Dun, dun,
They almost look identical.
Yeah, how are they?
Hmm.
Fancy. All right, sir. Oh. He's
Okay.
weird.
Yeah, I don't think like a lot of people were super stoked about this guy.
Oops.
Um,
I just knocked everything off.
I like giant robots. I think they're cool and fun.
Robots in disguise.
I watched both Pacific Rims and the knockoff Atlantic Rim,
Oh,
which is
I
terrible.
never thought about how it was the knockoff. I was just like, hey, it's another movie.
You know, if you look at it, it's funny because like when you go onto like Amazon or something like that, there's always like, you know, a big blockbuster movie that came out, and then there's always a movie that's almost identical to it. And Atlantic Rim was just the Pacific Rim of the East. I don't know.
He's kind of cool.
There is your Kree Sentry.
His face is dumb,
Yeah.
but I mean, that's just what he looks like.
That is just what he looks like. But again, like I said, it might just be Jack Kirby style. I think that that's cool as hell if it is. If it isn't, I'm sure somebody will write in and tell us, even though nobody ever writes in.
Nope.
Shrug. He is super detailed as far as robots go. This guy definitely doesn't look like a rehash of any of the old robot figures like Titanium Man or the Shield Mandroid or whatever those other figures were that were giant robots. It's all new. Like, it's all new sculpting, it's all new parts, it's all new legs and arms and bodies and heads. And I think that's awesome. I think anytime Hasbro doesn't take another figure and they call it kit bashing, kit bash a new figure out of an old figure is cool because that means they put some work into it. So people might not like this figure, but I think he's pretty cool. And again, super detailed. He seems pretty posable. He definitely has that rock out action. He's got some spinny action. And yeah, he does have a bowl cut, but it's okay. I think, you know, for you customizers out there, you can definitely go in and add some little, you know, a black wash or a silver wash. Maybe make, you know, some of those details pop a little bit more because he's just generic purple and silver. There's nothing like, he's got sculpted details, but he doesn't have any kind of like paint details really, other than the eyes. So other than that, like, go to town, guys. Like, send in pictures. I would love to check that out.
Yeah.
But I think this is an awesome figure, man. Like, he's
fancy.
pretty big compared to like Genus Vell or Captain Marvel. He's about a head and a half taller than her. But yeah, I'd say worth it. Worth building, worth getting. Again, there's 7 figures in this line. We only bought 6 of them because one of them was just a plain Captain Marvel. We'll probably wait and get that one later or something. Maybe do it on a rando show. And then there's like another green suit Captain Marvel. But yeah, Captain Marvel comes out in March. Go see it. Go check it out. Love it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. But that's it. That's all we got for today. So, you got anything to plug?
Yep. You can find me at Charlie Rocket Cosplay on any social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that jazz. You can also like and subscribe my YouTube channel, youtube.com/CharlieRocket8.
And you can find us at www.the-variant.com. You can find us at facebook.com/variantcovers and at the_variant_ at Twitter and Instagram. I forgot. What was I saying?
Too many ats, too many dashes.
All the ats, all the dashes. Twitter and Instagram. And click subscribe down there. Check out our YouTube. Click subscribe. We're just going to point down like this until you click subscribe. Check us out next week. We have got some... I think next week we're going to do some randos. Some randos from Lando.
Yay! Randos.
Lando. Well, we already did Lando.
Yeah, well, not Lando.
There's no more Landos.
But
we're doing randos. See you later, guys.